Hi, this is Anthony at Land Title, and I wanted to bring you the market update for the city of Broomfield detached units. As you can see, this market has been a very, very strong market for a long time. And even through the shutdown last year, inventory has been remarkably low. So the biggest restricting factor in the city of Broomfield has been that there are not enough homes for sale. And we're finally starting to see that trend up a little bit. Good news as a buyer in this marketplace, this might be enough relief to get out there and not have to be in a giant bidding war. But as a seller, what you know is that your house will still sell relatively quickly because there just isn't enough homes on the market. We're looking at 69 total homes that were active at the end of the month in July. So this is kind of an interesting place to be. And we've seen this market really bounce around low inventory for a long time, but not this low, right? This is pretty low. We are seeing a really high amount of price appreciation in the Broomfield market. 717,000 is our average sales price now. It just keeps climbing. And a lot of that is due to the lack of supply. So high demand and low supply means we have these giant price increases like 23%. Right, 23% year over year is a pretty large price, right? Means that we have kind of not enough homes for sale, not enough homes being built, high demand for buyers going in that market. Now we have a really active higher end of the market right now, and we have less of those lower end homes selling. So that's skewing this a little bit, but we're still talking double-digit appreciation if you're a homeowner in the area. So it's not too late to sell and kind of capitalize on this market conditions that are there. If you're a buyer, that bump in inventory might give you just enough to go get something under contract. You can see though that with the shortage in inventory, we're really seeing not enough go under contract, not nearly as many as last year in solds. So that's really going to start to suffer, and you're going to start seeing that through the fall of the market. I mean, the fall time in the market. The average sales price, as you can see, because of the inventory shortage and just because how much demand is in the city of Broomfield, you can really see the increases in price that have taken place over the last few years, even through 2020. So you can see that that's just trending up, right? You can get a lot more house out there for your money rather than in downtown Denver or downtown Boulder. So that proximity to those two cities has created this kind of perfect storm with not enough building taking place. We really are starting to see these prices rise very quickly. Now, if you look at this is why I say our shortage of inventory is really creating some of that problem, is we're really at the mercy of what comes on the market every single month as to what can sell. Last year, we had the shutdown take place in April and May, and then this huge increase in sales that took place in June, July, and August. And a lot of that was due to the pent-up demand from the springtime that didn't really take place like a normal spring market. And this year you can see we're in this nice, pretty, kind of fairly flat plateau. So we could see an increase in sales in the winter this year or in the fall this year compared to what we saw in years past, but we're really at the mercy of homes coming on the market. So as homes come on the market, we'll see more sales. There's a lot taking place. It's a very active market, but we're really barely in line with last year. And I wouldn't be surprised if we fall short of last year's total sales just because there isn't enough for sale in the market. If you can see right here, you can see that we're at this just astronomically low inventory levels. Yes, we've been increasing in inventory. Well, we're still only at 3 weeks of inventory on the market. And when we talk about a balanced real estate market, we're talking 4 to 6 months worth of inventory, which we haven't seen since last decade, right? 10 years ago, or maybe 8 or 9 years ago, to be generous. But these type of markets are just so extreme that that's what is creating the conditions we're seeing, right? So we don't have enough inventory for all the buyers to purchase even at 0.75, right? If you're a seller, it's an excellent time to capitalize on that marketplace. But even a year ago, we were at 1.35 months of inventory, and that was a strong seller's market then, right? And we really have done nothing but eroded that inventory for the rest of the year. And you're probably going to see this all kind of trend back down in the fall and the winter. So this is a really good opportunity. If you're a buyer, you really want to be in Broomfield, this is your time to go shop. And then you can see here, days on market. So days on market are categorized as time it's listed to the time it's under contract. So this is one of the fastest markets in the country at 6 days on market. Denver took the cake as far as large metro markets, and Broomfield's included in that. A few months ago, they were like #2 in the nation, as opposed to like some small place in Connecticut. So this is a very, very quick market. Colorado is doing remarkably well this time. And for this to stay this low just goes to show you how much demand is coming to Colorado and how much demand is coming to a market like Broomfield because of where it's located. Now, this should trend up, right? But up from 6 to 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe, right? That's towards the end of the year. I'm sure it'll be much higher, but it's generally kind of a horseshoe where the lowest amount of days on market are in this time period right now. So this is a good sign for buyers as well. Yes, it's been low, but it should be trending upwards, right? So that's a good sign. If you have any other questions or you have more concerns about Broomfield market or any of the other markets in the area, I'm always happy to help. This is Anthony with Land Title, and I'll catch you in the next video.